here we are packing up. And while I was doing this, just reflecting on the year of 2024 and all of the awesome things that I've gotten to do in my life and here in the state of Florida, and all the fun stuff that we've gotten ourselves into. And one of those huge things that we got to do this year was we get to go to the Disney parks a whole bunch and got to explore and spend time in them in a way that people that are on vacation don't normally get to spend. Like, we got to explore every small little piece of the parks, and there's still so much that we didn't get to do. But it makes it that much more exciting whenever we come back. And before this video goes on any further, if you subscribe to this channel because of the fact that I was uploading Disney content, obviously, if I'm moving, if everything's getting packed up, it's probably obvious that the Disney content is going to decrease substantially starting this week. And if that's why you subscribe to the channel, I totally get it. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a chance. But I do ask that maybe you give me just a couple weeks. Give me another chance, but with some different content. Yes, it's not Disney content, but I'm getting ready to go through some huge life changes, starting a new job, getting into a new house. And I believe that's stuff that we're all going to go through at some point and that we can all benefit from. And I use this vlog as like a diary, not just for myself, but for other people to maybe learn from as well. If you want to, please stick around. We will come back and visit because that's where we vacation. We just won't be almost a weekly basis like it has been this first whole year. And speaking of first whole year, it's insane. I started this channel literally this time last year, a year ago, with 0 subscribers. 0 subscribers. And now we finished off the year of 2024 with a total of 52 subscribers. That is insane. Honestly, that is incredible. I was not expecting it to grow that much within a year. I thought it was just going to be stuff that I was just going to really go back and watch, and maybe some family members, not just random people on YouTube. And so thank you guys. You're not random. You guys mean a lot to me because you guys continue to keep watching what I've been uploading. So I really appreciate that. It'd be so cool, by the end of this upcoming year to hit 100 subscribers. Who knows? But really, thank you so much. The other huge thing that happened this year was the Ground reunion show. Like, that was a huge undertaking and a massive accomplishment to everybody that was involved, all the hard work that Alex and Aaron and the other Aaron put in to practice, and the bands that agreed to open up for us, open up for Ground. What does that even mean? We haven't played a show in 10 years and there's people opening up for us. It doesn't make any sense to me, but they did. They wanted to play, be part of our reunion show, so that really meant the world to us. And we were just so pumped to get together and play music and write music again. That's a huge thing for us. And Ground is back, and we're writing right now. Still trying to get that album out. Just got a couple pieces left here that need to be finished, and the album's ready to go. But we're writing and writing and writing all new music, which is another huge thing about the continuation of the band. So Alex and I had a conversation back in 2023. We were like, what if we got together and re-recorded all those old songs that could have had better recordings and get the band back together? What do you think Aaron would say? And we were like, I don't know. The worst thing we could do is just ask and him say no. But he was totally down. And man, what an awesome year and an awesome accomplishment that I still think about very regularly. And then I think about all of the incredible opportunities that we got this year to travel. We went to Nashville, obviously Kentucky. I went to Kentucky by myself once. We went together. She went to Kentucky plenty of times by herself. New Smyrna Beach, St. Augustine. We got to see a lot. And one of those things that we did as far as like traveling a lot was traveling back and forth between Dalton. And that was honestly the biggest life change that happened to us this year. And that is me accepting a worship director position in Dalton, Georgia. And, you know, moving, buying the house, that has been the biggest thing that we have done this year and the most exciting thing that we've done this year. We're so excited. I mean, there's a lot that is tied up into why we moved. Honestly, one of the main reasons was to be closer to family. One of the things that we realized was being in Florida has been a lot of fun, but being 12 hours away from family has not been as fun. Time is moving by really quick. Obviously, people have told us this our whole entire lives. You know, the older you get, the faster time flies, but you don't really realize that until it starts happening. And so we just decided, you know, we're in our 30s. Instead of figuring this out later, let's just do it now. Let's get closer to family again. And so we started looking and trying to figure out how do we get closer to family. And this opportunity at Dalton popped up, and it is the greatest, honestly, out of all of the options that we explored, one of the greatest spaces that we could have landed. So we're overly excited about getting to Dalton and setting roots because we want to be there for many years to come. It puts us at most 3 to 4 hours away from our Kentucky family, maybe an hour and a half away from Atlanta family and family in South Carolina, South Georgia family, maybe 3 or 4 hours. So it's really centralized and a great place for us to go. And second of all, you know, I've really enjoyed doing the technical side of things, but my heart and my passion really is in the music of doing church work. And so so excited about getting back to that and digging my feet in and helping build a culture for a new modern service that this church has never, or they've had a church service like this before, but not in the exact way that we're trying to do it. So we're really, really excited about the future of that and those huge decisions that we had to make to get here. So you're probably asking, you know, what does that mean for the rest of the channel? Not going to be in Florida anymore. No more Central Florida content. Most importantly, no more Disney content. And like I said at the beginning of the video, yeah, there's not going to be any more Disney content, at least for now. Obviously, we'll be down here for vacation, but this channel will shift over to being more focused on the transition of moving, the transition of starting a new job. And I invite you guys to come along with me because even though this is church work, I do believe starting a job is the same everywhere. You have to learn the culture, how the people work, what all the intricacies are in your job, and then not just in the building, but in the town as well. A lot of those factors influence the way that your job works. So we're going to be diving into that. We're going to be diving into getting into this house and building it out to be our home and a place that Kristen and I hopefully will be in for many, many years to come. That being said, I also, you know, I have a whole career of being a full-time musician. You know, the church work helps fund that piece because I definitely don't make money doing that, but I'm still consistently writing and putting out new music, whether it's my own music, whether it's with Ground. I still want to show you guys a lot of that behind the scenes, and that's really something that I started this channel for, with the the diary aspect of it was to share a lot with that songwriting process and everything, and I haven't really done that over here. I have my main channel where I dive a little bit deeper as far as like the educational side on why you record things the way that you do, and posting my own music, but I don't really talk about what I wanted to talk about here, and that's showing behind the scenes in the studio. So you're gonna see the new studio setup, and hopefully I'm gonna take you through the process of like, what's it like to write a song? What's it like to have people in the studio with their personalities and everything else? So I hope all of that intrigues you and it keeps you around, because that's where the future of this channel is going. And like I said at the beginning, if you decide to unsubscribe, I totally understand. That's not the content you subscribed for. You subscribed for Disney and Central Florida content, and I don't blame you if you want to leave. But I just ask that maybe you just give me a couple weeks and check things out, see the transition process and what goes into moving and starting a new job and everything else. Thank you guys so much for an incredible first year. It has meant the world to me, like I said, and I can't wait to see what 2025 brings and what new people come around, what new friends I make, whether it's here on the platform or in real life. So remember, life should be a party. It's way too short not to be. And just love you guys, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next year.